Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News Update. Another search is getting underway this morning for a man seen entering floodwaters on the Hunter River at Aberglasslyn on Friday morning. The man was seen entering the water near the Melville Ford Bridge around 9 a.m, and there's been no sign of him since despite extensive land and air searches. He's described as being of Caucasian appearance, in his late 30s to early 40s, with a red beard. He was last seen wearing jeans, a black leather jacket and joggers. The SES is advising residents living around Singleton, Maitland and Raymond Terrace to be prepared for the possibility of flooding over the next 24 hours. Moderate rainfall between last Wednesday and Saturday caused the Hunter River to rise, peaking at the minor flood level at Maitland yesterday morning. More rain is expected from today and is expected to cause further minor flooding from tomorrow. A minor to major flood warning remains in place for the Wallumbye Brook and Lower Hunter River. Investigations continue into the cause of a fire which destroyed a home at Cooranbong. The single-storey weatherboard home in Victory Street went up in flames early yesterday morning. More than a dozen fire crews were called to the fire, with an aerial platform used to contain the blaze and prevent it spreading to neighbouring homes. A man suffered severe burns and his wife was treated by paramedics. Another man, who was initially reported missing, was found safe and well. A historic retaining wall at Buckety dating back to 1830 has been cleaned up by Cessnock Council as part of conservation efforts. Ramsay's Leap is named after a prisoner who jumped over the 6-metre high wall to escape police on what's now the Convict Trail and Great North Road. Project manager Kevin Tighe says Council has a responsibility to take good care of the road for future generations.
Council works with a number of history groups to identify and preserve these sites as funding becomes available. So it's particularly the Great North Road. It's known widely for its historical value. It's recognised by the New South Wales Heritage Council as a unique road.
The state government says a decision to ban open-cut mining at the Dartbrook mine in the Upper Hunter will provide certainty to investors in the thoroughbred industry. Amendments to the state's environmental planning laws are expected to go to the Governor for final assent on Wednesday. Racing Minister Kevin Anderson says banning open-cut mining at Dartbrook will protect local stud farms and encourage investors to return to the Upper Hunter's multi-million-dollar thoroughbred industry. The decision doesn't affect plans by Australian Pacific Coal to begin underground mining next year. As part of Mental Health Month, Kick Fear in the Butt is bringing the Hunter its inaugural empowerment event to Pecolbin tomorrow. In partnership with Heart of the Hunter, the initiative's aiming to improve social connections and mental awareness for both children and adults. Founder Tammy Hewitt says she hopes the event will help minimise fears of mental illness.
For people to be inspired by the speakers to help remove the stigmas that still exist around mental health or, whether it be domestic violence and things that we face.
2NURFM Sport.
In form forward, Bikram Mikel Tadze was missing for the Jets, but it didn't stop their run of form with a 3-1 win against Wellington Phoenix. Bekar Datsmelia scored a long-range effort from 20 metres out, with all of the 3 goals coming in the game's first half. Coach Arthur Pappas says Mikel Tadze will be back for this week's clash.
I think he made too many 100-metre runs last week in the last 10 minutes. He felt something, believe it or not, in the 60th minute last week. It probably speaks volumes of who Becker is, that in the 93rd minute he did what he did last week. And we just took the option to not risk it today.
Hunter surfer Amelie Burke has finished runner-up at the Cape Natural Ice Pro in Western Australia. She will now travel to the 1,000-point Phillip Island Pro next week. And night swinger Dom Young has added to his points tally for England with a double in his side's 42-18 win against France in the World Cup. His side will now play Greece this Saturday. That's sport. I'm Jordan Regnis.
And the winning numbers in Weekend Lotto are 7, 17, 21, 24, 35 and 41, and the supplementaries are 5 and 23. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.